go through the dietary habits questionnaire, and I'll just be asking you some questions about how many serves a day you eat of certain things. So if we start off with any special dietary requirements, do you have any of those?
No.
So you eat pretty much everything? Any limitations at all?
No, not really.
Great. No allergies, intolerances?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, that's good. And no sort of religious restrictions or anything like that?
No.
Alright. So I'm obviously, as you know, a fitness coach, and there are some limitations as to what I can do in terms of guidance in nutrition. So I will be following the Australian dietary guidelines, and I can sort of give you generalised guides on what to eat. But if you want sort of more specific, targeted nutritional advice, you would have to see like a nutritionist or a dietitian.
Yeah. Do you believe in those guidelines?
I think they're a good aim, a good base and foundation, and then I think there's definitely things you can do to tweak it. They are aimed at the general population, so you've got to take that in mind. And as the name suggests, it's a guideline. It's not set in stone, and everyone's an individual and have different needs, obviously. But I think it will give you a good starting point as to what to aim for. Yeah. So how many serves of vegetables do you usually eat per day? Would it be 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, or 6 plus? And that's like vegetables is like half a cup. One serve of vegetable is half a cup of cooked vegetables, or like half a cup of cooked lentils or chickpeas, or it can be a cup of salad.
So 3 to 4.
So it's either 2 to 3 or 4 to 5.
2 to 3.
2 to 3, okay. And how many serves of fruit would you usually eat per day? So one serve is 1 medium apple or banana or orange, or it could be 2 small apricots, or like a cup of diced canned fruit.
2 to 3 would it be, if I think?
Yeah, 2 to 3. And how many serves of bread, cereals, grains do you eat every day? So one serve of bread or cereal is 1 slice of bread, or half a medium roll, or half a cup of rice or pasta, or half a cup of cooked porridge, for instance. So how many serves?
Is it 0 to 1 or 1 to 2?
0 to 1?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you'd only have sort of like...
Trying to avoid that stuff.
Okay, yeah. And is there a reason why you're trying to avoid?
I'm just trying to eat more proteins, less carbs, less cereals.
Yeah. Okay, and that was one of you. We'll talk about the goals. And how many serves of dairy would you eat a day? So one serve is about 1 cup of fresh milk, or half a cup of evaporated milk, or 2 slices of cheese, or 3/4 of a cup of yogurt.
Probably 1 to 2.
Yeah. So it's 0 to 1 or 2 to 3.
I reckon. So I always aim for 0 to 1.
Okay. And how many serves of meat or alternatives do you have a day? So 1 serve of meat.
What's alternatives?
It could be as in, it could be, for instance, tofu or plant-based proteins.
Yeah.
So 1 serve of meat would be about 65 grams cooked lean red meat,
Yeah.
or 80 grams of cooked chicken,
Yeah.
which is about 100 grams of raw chicken. Could
I
be
reckon
fish.
3 to 4 or whatever.
So 2 to 3 or 4 to 5. go to what we call discretionary choices. So that's the sort of food that we would probably try and limit, and have got a bit more high sugar content, things that are a bit more processed, like processed meat. It could be ice cream, biscuits, chocolates, lollies, soft drinks, hot chips, pies and pastries.
It's always minimise that, so 0 to 1, really.
0 to 1.
Yeah. Occasionally I'll have more than that, but generally that's...
So on a weekly basis, you would say 0 to 1 serves a week.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very good.
Are you judging me?
Not at all. But according to the guidelines, that's a good amount to aim for, to keep it at around that.
Good.
So, if we talk about what your general goals are with your nutrition, what are you aiming for, and what would you like to
High protein.
have some help with?
High protein, low carbs.
High protein, low carbs, yeah.
And then obviously keeping the vitamin and minerals in a good spot.
Yeah. So getting a well-rounded diet, but aiming a bit more for protein
Then,
as opposed to carbs.
yeah.
So the guidelines, which is what I will sort of base the consultation on, in terms of serves and sizes of vegetables and legumes, for a male your age, 51 to 70, they are advising 5.5 serves. So that could be things like salads, vegetables, lentils. It can be canned, it can be frozen, it can be fresh. So that's something according to the guidelines that you could increase. Is that something you think could be achievable?
Lentils.
Not just lentils, but it could be anything within the vegetable and legumes world.
Yeah, possibly, if it's nice.
Yeah. And do you have any particular preferences? Are there any vegetables you really enjoy eating?
I like broccoli,
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts,
Yeah.
carrots,
Yeah.
tomatoes.
So one little sort of hack you could do to try and increase it is to have them readily available to snack on. So mid-morning you could do some carrot sticks, or maybe some chopped up cucumbers or tomatoes, which will then help you increase your amount of serves a day.
Yeah.
And in terms of fruit, so for your age, 2 pieces of fruit a day. So that could be an apple and a banana, or it could be a cup of chopped fruit from a can.
Yeah.
And that will then give you fiber, all those lovely vitamins and nutrients that fruit can provide you with. Also, they like to incorporate different colours, so eating the rainbow, as they say, will give you a diversity of micronutrients as well.
Yeah.
Then when we come to grains, which would be your cereals, high fiber is a good choice, whole grains, you should be aiming for 6 serves a day according to the guidelines.
Yeah.
And so that could be swapping things out, like just white bread. You could be eating more whole grain, like rye breads, or even like rye crackers, rye vita. It could be wholemeal flours, whole oats, those sort of things. It can be brown rice over white rice, which will give you a bit of a better starch profile, so it'll help in not raising blood sugar as much, for instance. So that could be something protein will also help you in maintaining sort of more steady blood sugar. Lean meat and poultry and fish, eggs, tofu, nuts and seeds. You should be aiming for 2.5 a day, and it seems like you're hitting that target already. You said 2 to 3 a day. If you wanted to increase that, you could always add some more lean meat.
Okay.
And then when it comes to dairy, you should be aiming for about 2.5 serves a day. So that would be like 2 slices of cheese is 1 serve. It could be 1 cup of cereal drinks. It could be 3/4 of a cup of yogurt, like 200 grams of yogurt, for instance, and that will also give you some added protein as well, because yogurt will have protein in it as well. What do you think about that? How does that?
That's good. How lean does the meat need to be? What's lean meat?
So lean meat would be your white fish, your white meat, like chicken breast, turkey mince, for instance.
Can it be red meat without fat?
So red meat isn't considered as lean, but you could definitely have leaner red meat, and yeah, try to have meat that isn't so sort of has got all the fat in it.
Is crocodile red meat or is that white meat?
That's a good question. I think crocodile would be red meat. I have a feeling it's lean meat.
It's cold-blooded animal.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. It's a good question. We'd have to look that up.
Well, I think I already know.
You know, okay. Do you eat crocodile a lot?
Yeah,
Okay.
catch them myself.
Oh wow, that's very brave. So some strategies that could assist you in sort of keeping up with the guidelines is tracking what you eat. Have you ever done that?
A little bit.
And how do you like tracking?
I've got an AI calorie counter.
Oh, okay. So you use that every meal, sort of to see, yeah, how much it contains. And do you find that's helpful?
Yeah.
Okay. So could you set your goals into that as well? So you know what you're targeting and if you're reaching the goals, etc. Or can you do that in the tracker?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. And then another thing that a lot of people like to do, which helps them not reach for sort of that packaged food, would be to do some food prepping. So that might mean making a big cook up on a Sunday and having already meals,
Yeah.
and then you've always got something to grab when you might be busy, you might be working, you don't have time. So instead of reaching for those packaged foods, you know you've got a meal sitting there that is a balanced meal that you've prepped earlier. And that way we often tend to go less for the carby, sugary stuff. How does that sound to you? Is that
Good,
something?
yeah, I can do that. Sounds practical.
Okay. So if we're looking at using the guidelines, using the tracker, and doing some meal prep, that could set you up in working towards your goal of increasing your protein and meeting those guideline targets.
Cool. Thanks.
Do you have questions for me that I can help you
Have you
with?
done this yourself?
Yeah, I do. I do what you're doing. I track as well, and I've set up. I've seen a nutritionist, so they've set up my macros for me. They have told me exactly how many grams I should have of protein, of carbohydrates, and of fats, and little bit more nitty gritty about it, you could definitely see a nutritionist, which I could refer you to if you want to. And they can help you really then look at what your specific needs are based on your body weight, on your lifestyle habits, on your exercise habits, and any other sort of considerations that you might have.
Have you heard of the concept body doubling?
Yes, yeah.
Do you do that?
Not for this particular thing, but that's something that can be very useful when you're trying to create new habits, to have someone there with you to sort of keep you accountable and help you. Yeah. All right. Well, that's great. I'll send you an email with the form and the goals and the recommendations, and we can meet up again in about a month's time, and we can sort of review how it's been going.
Right.
All right. Thank you.